Hello friends, how are you? I am Deep Singh and today we will discuss some numericals on Wheatstone page. This kind of circuit is called Wheatstone page. Why we study this circuit? Because by using the principle of this circuit, we can find the unknown resistance, and also there are some experiment in your syllabus by which you can find out the resistivity of the material, as well as you also prove the laws of combination of series and parallel of resistances. So we will not prove its principle because we are going to start the numericals. So just I want to tell you what is the principle of this circuit. Now in this circuit there are 5 resistances. The names are P, Q, R, S, and there is a fifth one G. So whenever you find a circuit having 5, 6, or 7 resistances, then you must think about the Wheatstone bridge. 80 to 90% that circuit will be Wheatstone bridge. So what is its principle? As per the principle, if P by Q means this resistance upon this resistance is equal to R by S, then the circuit said to be balanced. Now, what is balanced in the circuit? The balance is the potential at point C and D. When this condition is satisfied, P by Q is equal to R by S, then the potential at point C is equal to potential at point D when the battery is connected between point A and B. Battery is connected here. So when this condition is satisfied, at that time this is also true. As a result, when potential at C and D is same, there will be no current in this fifth resistance. So therefore, we can remove this resistance because there is no current. So there is no use of connecting this resistance. So now I can disconnect it. So now it is very simple. P and Q are in series, R and S are in series, and their combination is in a parallel. So therefore, when this condition is satisfied, this complicated circuit becomes very easy to solve. And there are many forms of this Wheatstone bridge. In exam, sometimes examiner gives you a different kind of circuits. So let us do some miracles. Let us say we are given this circuit. These are the 3 resistances, and then I connect another resistance here, and the next one to this point. This point is A, and this point is B, and we want to find out the resistance between point A and B. So now you can see this circuit appears to be very complicated because these are neither in series nor in parallel, but there are 5 resistances connected. So you should think about a Wheatstone bridge. Let us see. Now this point is A. Similarly, this point is also B because it is connected by a copper wire. Apart from these 2 points, I have 2 more points. This is C and other point is D. So in total, there are 4 points in the circuit. When you have this kind of circuit, then mark the number to these resistances. So this is the number, not the resistance. Here we can see each resistance equal to small r. And there are 5 resistances and 4 points in the circuit. So we will mark 4 points here, A, another point B, say this is the C point, and this point is D. Always solve such kind of circuit by giving the number to the resistances and mark these points here like this. Now look at the first resistance. It is connected to A and C. So connected to A and C. So this is the first resistance. I am connected to A and C. Now where is the second one is connected? Second is connected to A and D. So I am going to connect to A and D. Similarly, where is the third one? To C and B. The third resistance is to C and B. The third resistance. And where is the fourth now? To point D and B. So this is D and B, and its number is 4. And where is the fifth one? To C and D. The fifth is here. This is the fifth resistance. So look, this circuit is a Wheatstone bridge. Is it balanced or not? We will see later on. But now it is clear that this circuit represents a Wheatstone bridge. Because each resistance is R. Now I remove these numbers. They have done their job. So this is R, R, this is R, sorry R. So P by Q, R by R equal to R by S. So this is balanced. Hence, this resistance can be removed. So I can remove this resistance. When you remove this resistance, then you are left with 2 branches. In the first branch, R and R, they are in series, and here the 2 are in series. So I can draw this circuit as, so R plus R 2R, this is 2R, and similarly R plus R 2R, and now they are connected in parallel. So between point A and B, there is a parallel combination. In parallel combination of, you know, R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Therefore, the net resistance will be equal to R1 multiply by R2 upon R1 plus R2. Therefore, I have equal to R. So, total resistance between point A and B is R. Another point you should remember, that is a shortcut. When all the resistances are equal and the Wheatstone bridge is balanced, then the net resistance will be equal to one of the resistance. If all the resistances are equal. So this is the second form of the Wheatstone bridge. Apart from this, there are many other forms. I will draw on this board and you try to solve and try to think about it. Are they Wheatstone bridge or not? There are many kind of circuits. For example, let me draw another one. Here we are given a battery, and to this battery there are the two resistances, and then there is another one. So this one. So again, you can see there may be some values given to you. Say there is a capital R, 18 R, ohm, 2 ohm, and 6 ohm. Here I have 5 ohm. This resistance circuit is given to us, and the examiner says this is a Wheatstone bridge. As it is clear, there are the 5 resistances, and it is also given in the question. And the examiner said this circuit is balanced. Circuit is balanced. This is given to us. It is given. Then find R. What will be the value of R? We have to find out this. So you know P by Q equal to R by S, or P by Q equal to R by S, and you want to write. So in this case, I will say R by 18, this by this, and equal to 2 by 6, because it is balanced, given the numerical, it is given. So therefore, R is equal to 2 by 6 into 18, and therefore you have 6 ohm. So R is equal to 6 ohm. So when I put R equal to 6, then it is 18 by 6 equal to 3 and 6 by 2 equal to 3. Therefore, it is balanced. Sometime this question will be there. Even the examiner can also ask okay, what is the total current drawn by the circuit from the battery. Then you can find the total current by using series and parallel combination. Similarly, there is another combination of 5 resistances, which is a Wheatstone bridge. I will draw on the board. So these combinations are, for example, sometime the question is given this way, and here the resistance point A, and then another one is there. This is the point B, and you are given another resistance. So again, there are 5 resistances: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I should think about the Wheatstone bridge. Say each is equal to R. Each resistance is a R. Okay. Now, is it Wheatstone bridge or not? How can we think about it? How can we find out? So basically, this circuit is folded. So you have to unfold this circuit. I will unfold and go to this point. When you unfold, your this point A will go there, and this point A. Similarly, this resistance will reach at this point, and this will come here. This one. Similarly, you can unfold B when you move this point. So B have been removed. Similarly, these two resistances have been opened now. So here I have this circuit. So you can see again it is the same circuit, P by Q equal to R by S. So this resistance is of no use. So it is very easy to find out the resistance. This is another form of the Wheatstone bridge. Similarly, sometimes teacher just change the form of these distances. For example, you are given another distance. So now the examiner has connected those distances in the form. Very interesting form. Let us say, let me draw this circle first so that I can draw a circuit. Here we have given a one resistance. Then the second one is there, another resistance. Similarly, one is here, and two resistances are connected here. And each resistance is equal to R. This is R. And the question is find the resistance between point A and B. Now again, although there are 6 resistances, but this is the series combination. So you can replace this series combination by one resistance of value 2R because they are in series. So if I move these two resistances like one here equal to 2R, then you can see P by Q, that is R by R equal to 1, add R by S. So this is equal to 1. So this bridge is also balanced. Therefore, we can remove this circuit. So examiner has connected those resistance in another form. Similarly, sometimes the circuit may be like this. Let us say you are given the circuit, one resistance, and the second one. So examiner has connected the resistance in this and one more resistance there. This point is A and this point is B. Each resistance is R. You are to find the resistance between point A and B. So there are 6 resistances and Wheatstone has 5. But again we have to think it may be a Wheatstone bridge. 80-90% chances are there. So when I look at this resistance, forget this one. See, these 5 resistances form a Wheatstone bridge. So R by R is equal to R by R, it is balanced. So I can easily remove this resistance. Now look at this. The series, and these 3 branches are in parallel. So 2R, 2R, and R. They are in parallel. So what is the equivalent resistance? So equivalent resistance is equal to 1 by 2R plus 1 by 2R and plus 1 by R. So LCM is 2R, 1 plus 1 plus 2. Therefore, I get 4 by 2R. So it is R equivalent is equal to R by 2. So very easy to solve. Again, it is the Wheatstone bridge with one additional resistance connected to the combination. Similarly, there is another numerical in which you find the Wheatstone bridge. That is the very interesting point A, and here the distances are connected in this way. First resistance and then there is another resistance to point B, another resistance. Here is another one, and one more here. Circuit is given, and these are the connecting wires. This way. So this is a 6 ohm, 2 ohm, then 6 ohm, 6 ohm, 12 ohm, 4 ohm, and 6 ohm. Question is find the resistance between point A and B. Resistance find out. So now look at the circuit carefully. Carefully circuit को देखें. Although there are many resistances, but let us try to find out how many points are there to which these resistances are connected. Now in this case, if I say this point is A, same point, and this point is B, no doubt, already given. If I imagine this point as C, because the copper wire is connected, so therefore this point is also C. Similarly here, if this point is D, then this will be D. It will be. Okay. So how many are the total different points? A, B, C, and D. There are only 4 points to which these all resistances are connected. And in the Wheatstone bridge, there are also 4 points. So immediately in my mind, the Wheatstone bridge should come. Let us try. Give the number to these resistances. Let us say this is 1, this is the 2, and this resistance is 3, and then it is 4, this is 5, 6, and 7. I have given the number to these resistances. Now there are the 4 points A, B, C, and D. These are the 4 points. Now look at this diagram. First resistance is connected to A and C. So I will connect this first to A and C. So this is the first resistance of 6 ohm connected to A and C. Where is the second resistance connected to A and D? The second resistance is connected to A and D. This is the second resistance, again 6 ohm. Where is the third one? Third resistance is again connected to A and C. So therefore this point is A and this is C. It is the third resistance of 12 ohm. Third resistance of 12 ohm. So they are parallel now. The both resistance will combine into one. After the third, we have the fourth one. Fourth is connected to C and D. This is C and this is D by fourth resistance of 4 ohm. And where is the fifth now? Fifth is connected to B and D. This is B and it is fifth resistance. This one Okay, the seventh one. Seventh, 6 ohm. Where is the fifth one? To BRD again. Fifth BRD. It is of 4 ohm, 6 ohm, 6 ohm. And we are left with the sixth one. Sixth is connected to C and B. So this one. Right? So here these two are in parallel, 6 and 12. Now 6 and 12 in parallel means this is equal to 4 ohm. So by removing these two, we can connect one resistance here of 4 ohm, and these two are in series 6 and 6, 6 and 6. So 6 and 6 means they will be equal to 3 ohm. I can remove these two into one of 3 ohm. So now let us see it is the Wheatstone bridge. Is it balanced or not? 2 ohm. So P by Q 4 by 2 is equal to 2, and R by S 6 by 3 equal to 2. So therefore it is a balanced Wheatstone bridge. So I can remove this one, and now 6 ohm and 9 ohm are in parallel. 6 into 9 divided by 15. This is 2, 5. The answer is 18 by 5 ohm. So this total resistance of this circuit is 18 by 5. So this is another problem. So teacher can arrange the resistances in many forms, but when you try to solve that, it comes up to be bit voltage. Let us have another form. We are given a point A to which a resistance is connected, and then here we have another resistance. Here we have one more resistance connected to B point, and two resistances here and one here. We are given this. Each resistances are, let us say, each equal to R. Find the resistance between A and B. Yeah, here 2, 4, 5, and 6 resistances are connected. So definitely we should think about the Wheatstone bridge, and let us see how many different points are there in the circuit to which these resistances are connected. Now this is the plain wire. This point is A. This point is also A, and similarly this point is B. This is B, and this is B, because it is a plain wire. So plain wire has no resistance, potential remains same of that plain wire. And apart from this, I have one more resistance point here and here. Let us say this point is C and this point is D. So in total, there are 4 points to which all these resistances are connected. So I can think about Wheatstone bridge. हो सकता है. So let us say this point is A, this point is B, this is C, and this is D. I have marked the points, 4 points, and the second point is give number to the resistances. Number. First, second, third, 4, 5, and 6. Give a number. Now one by one connect as per their points. First has gone to A and C. The first will be connected to A and C. Where is the second? To A and B. This is a very important point. To A and B. So we will connect later on. Otherwise, it will come here. And the third one is connected to A and D. Third one. B. Where is the fourth? To B and D. This is the fourth to B and D. Fifth to C and B. This is the fifth one. And the sixth to D and C. Sixth is connected here. Sixth distance. But we are left with the second. Where to connect the second? It is connected to A and B. Either I connected here, but here I have to jump this wire and then go to this point. Or I can connect it like this to point A and B. So this is better and the circle looks beautiful. Now here, this is the Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge. Every resistance is R, therefore R by R equal to R by R, it is balanced. So I can remove this distance. So now look, again we have the similar circuit, 2R, 2R and R. They all are in a parallel. So you can find it very easy. So this is another form of Wheatstone bridge. And its answer is already we have calculated R by 2. And apart from this, there is another kind of resistance. This is a question from H.C. Verma. We are given a circuit. The circuit consists of many resistances. There is a battery, 6-volt, ammeter, that here. This every resistance is 10 ohm. 10 ohm, 10 ohm, 10 ohm, and 10 ohm. But the examiner has connected more resistances. I have connected 2 more resistances. So in total there are 8 resistances. So first side, it doesn't appear to be a Wheatstone bridge. But here you should remember, this kind of circuit may be extended form of Wheatstone bridge. Extended Wheatstone bridge. For example, the KLA circuit. If I look at this portion, 10 by 10 equal to 10 by 10. So this is the balanced portion of the circuit. So 10 by 10, 10 by 10, it means at this point, at these 2 points, the potential is the same. So therefore, no use to connect it here because it is balanced 10 by 10 and 10 by 10. So I can remove it. Similarly, when you go ahead, so 10 by 10 and 10 by 10, it is again balanced. So balanced Wheatstone bridge. So the potential here, then potential here. If I remove it, we think if I remove it here, the 20 ohm, the drop across 20 ohm and the drop across 20 ohm, you again get the same potential here. So I can again remove it. So you can also apply the Wheatstone bridge principle to this kind of circuit. So now all these three are in a series and their combination is in parallel. So here 30 ohm and 30 ohm. The net resistance will be 30 into 30 divided by 30 plus 30. That is 60. And now this is a 15 ohm. So the total resistance of this circuit is a 15. The examiner is asking how much is the current passing through this ammeter. So current is equal to potential by resistance. How much potential is applied? 6 volt divided by 15. So therefore it is a 2 by 5 ampere, or I will say 0.4 ampere. So this is the other form of Wheatstone bridge. So very interesting. You can do both similar questions. Let us discuss one more question of this type. This is in the advanced examiner examination. This is a circuit and this circuit. And every resistance in the upper arm is of 2 ohm and in the lower arm is of 4 ohm. And examiner has connected one more resistance here, 1 ohm, and other one, 1 ohm. And a battery of 12 volt is connected to point A and B. So battery is connected. Look at the diagram. So there are many resistances. Again, 8 resistances are there. It is just like the previous question, extended form of the Wheatstone bridge. But in the question examination, there was options of number 1, no current flow in PQ. Now what is PQ? This point is P, this is Q, this is S and T. So first is no current flow in PQ. Number 2 was the current drawn from the battery, this I current, is equal to 3 ampere. And the third one, potential at S is less than potential at Q. Less than potential at Q. So these are the three options, and we have to find out which one is correct. Maybe more than one correct. So when you look at the circuit, again it is the extended form of the Wheatstone bridge. So 2 by 2 balanced, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, 4 by 4. So I can remove this one ohm resistance. Yeah, it is removed. Now the upper arm consists 3 ohm resistance, 2 ohm each, and lower 4 ohm each. This is total 6 and 12 ohm. So therefore, because first answer the first option, because it is a Wheatstone bridge balanced, so no current will flow through P and Q because P and Q are at the same potential. Therefore, the first option is correct. There is no current, and then current is going this way. Here it will divide into two parts, maybe I1 and I2, and going this way. This way. The potential at P is equal to potential at Q. Similarly, potential at S is equal to potential at T. Potential at T. Now, if you look at the direction of the current is going this way from higher potential to lower potential. It means potential at P is more than S, and potential at P is equal to potential at Q. It means the potential at Q is more than S. In other way, we will say the potential at S is less than Q. Therefore, this option is also correct. And we are left with the second. What is the total current here? You can do pause the video and try to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do. What is the total resistance? The net resistance equal to 6 into 12 divided by their sum. So therefore it is a 3, 4. The total resistance in the circuit is a 4. Therefore, what is the current? Potential by resistance 12 by 4 equal to 3 amperes. So this is also correct. So in this way, you can use the principle of Wheatstone bridge to solve many questions. And remember, there are only two tricks. When you find there are 5, 6, 7 resistances connected and they are not in series and parallel, you think about it can be a Wheatstone bridge. Then give the number to the resistances and also try to find out the number of different points to which the resistances are connected. If those points are 4 in number, then certainly you can say that is the Wheatstone bridge. After that, you can find out whether it is a balanced or not. So it is a very important topic. It has practical importance. So this is all about the miracles on Wheatstone bridge. So, thank you. See you in other videos.